Hello and welcome to the video. This is going to be my first proper video upload, so if it's all scuffed or anything I do apologise. I've not actually practiced doing any of this, but I keep seeing people talking about the SK60B being overpowered at its tier, so I thought I'd upload one of my videos where I did actually quite well. By the end I get 5 kills, but it's not because I do anything spectacularly well. In fact, I actually do a couple of really dumb things. The problem is that my opponents generally just line themselves up to get themselves obliterated. I'm going to pause and show where I do some things wrong, where opponents do things wrong, and discuss how you exactly take on this SK60. As you see, I'm climbing pretty hard right now. Because the SK60, when you point it up, the engines pretty much give out and you lose a hell of a lot of speed, and the only way to really get it back is by diving in a combat situation. Right now I'm just flying around looking for targets, wondering if there's any bombers or any attackers that have decided to fly high near me, and watching to my left just to make sure that anyone that comes along gets help. I see the F89, sorry, going along, so I thought, okay, I can probably get in on his side, maybe take him out, because he's a bloody dangerous target. As everyone knows, you never want to tangle with an F89. Right now I'm just kind of tunneling on him. I should really be checking behind myself a bit more, making sure no one's coming up behind me. This is where you're very, very careful with the vehicle, especially if you're going to go and dive, because once you lose that height advantage, you lose a lot of your energy advantage as well. I see he's behind a fair few of my allies, and as you can see, I'm looking behind, making sure I'm not getting too chased. They definitely going to need help, because he could easily have wiped a lot of them out by this point. That Meteor's gotten away very lucky there, and it seems the F89 knows what he's doing. He didn't turn to chase the Meteor, because if he did, I would have got him. As you see now, there's the A2D. If I wanted the easy kill, I could have just swapped to the A2D, but I think, okay, he's easier to kill, my allies can get rid of him. If I chase the F89, at least he's not chasing my allies. Here I'm close to getting a good shot on him. I'd rather be about 200 meters closer. I'm not very good at shooting, I'll be honest with that. Shoot, turn away, see if I can try and bait him into turning back around. But he's too smart for me, and too smart for that, so he's just going to fly away. I'll keep chasing him a little bit just to make sure he's not going to turn around and kill me, but he's long gone. But we'll see him again later on. And now, there he goes. Right, I'm just going to fast forward a little bit, just to make sure that we don't sit here waiting for ages. I look to my left, and you see the French bomber getting chased, so here we go. Back in we go, and making sure the F89's not turned yet. I decide I'm going to go over this way, make sure that the allies get some support, because, you know, that's what good people do. They always go to make sure their allies work together. Oh, and in case no one's noticed it, my team was one player down from the very beginning, and I think someone didn't spawn in as well, so we were actually like 2 people down, but I can't remember anyway. As you see, there's 4 guys ahead of me, and a couple of allies being chased, so I'm coming in to try and help them. That guy who head-ons me, and this guy head-ons me. Again, I really don't want to head-on people, but they're head-oning an SK60 with 2 30mm guns. They got very lucky in not being obliterated. Now they both want to get in a turn fight with me. So, a turn, kill 1. And the F80 is coming back round on a turn, and he's got a buddy coming in on me as well, who I hear and see coming in. So I'm going to turn to the F2H, make sure he's not coming after me, because the other one's got another combat. And then I see the F80's going in for a curve, so I'm thinking, okay, I'm getting surrounded here. So I want to face him, because obviously he's going to come for me from above, which is the correct move from him. You go above the SK60 and dive into it. This forces it to aim up, lose all its speed, and then an ally can come in and nail him. You just dive and you run away like hell. Like right now, I've lost a fair bit of speed, and this F80 is coming in. I got very lucky in being able to turn to face him. Damaged him badly, he's damaged me. The guy who was above did his dive. I got very lucky in not being killed by that. So I'm playing dead, I'm going down because the other guy saw my engine go. And thankfully, a ally comes in to clear them off my rear and push them away. Which I should be looking back and seeing in a second. Maybe not. I'll just quickly look round. There he is, the vampire going off after them. He's pushed them away. One of them's gone to repair. Anyway. Now I'm going to go off and land. The MD450B was engaging something up there, so I was going to go to the other airfield. But that target got destroyed. So now I'm just going to fast forward as I go to land. When I go into land here, the French fighters coming in, well, French bomber is coming in, French attacker, sorry, is coming in to land with me. And you'll see that once he's repaired, rearmed and so on, he just jays out and leaves the game. Which leaves the team down to 2 people against 3. Well, 4, I think one of the enemies also leaves. There we go. Slow it down again. There's me and this ME262 over here. ME262 is being 2v1'd. And as you can see, there's 4 enemies at the moment, so it's 2v4. Sadly, the ME262 is about to get himself nailed by the 2 enemies. There's an F89D and a F80. I'm doing my best to try and rush over. He's dead, he's gone, so it's me versus 4. However, one of them will just leave the game, I think. I don't think he crashed, because the system didn't really say he crashed. As you see, they've initiated an order to find me. So now I know, okay, they see me. So here they come for me. I saw there was 2 of them there. So I go straight on with this F89D because I know I can't afford to get into a turn fight with him. He'll just fly away from me faster than me. I get above him because he decided not to climb. And in we go. And in case you didn't see what I was doing there, I turned left to pull him into a turn to go left. Then I dipped down underneath, pulled right, then pulled up again into him. This way I could attack him from an angle where he can't turn straight back into me. And that means that he can't get his rockets onto me. So, yeah, GG. I'm a little bit damaged here. When I was actually flying this battle, I didn't see that I took any engine damage. And as you can see from my speed, not plummeting, I don't think I actually did take engine damage. It was just the wing damage, which was a pain. So I'm looking around, making sure that F80 isn't coming after me, because there was 2 of them. I got fairly lucky against the F89D there, but again, I think he just assumed that I would just go straight at him and didn't think I would suddenly dive. So now I'm going to go to the bottom airfield. Well, pretend to go to the bottom airfield while this is active. As soon as this goes out, I'll go to the top airfield, repair the arm, and off out again I go. So now you see it's 3 versus me. And away I go to repair. Just quickly fast forward through all of that. Oh, now they're attacking the ground targets. And at this point, because there's 3 of them, and I'm an SK60, what they should have been doing was at least 1 or 2 of them go up high. One of them does leave, so it's 2v1. One of them should have gone high, but he doesn't. They both stay on the same level of each other, coming after me. Right now I managed to get the order in so they don't know where I am, and I know how high I need to climb before I go in to engage them. And I'm hoping that there's only 1 of them so I can try and get one out before the others come after me. But here we go. He's a little bit higher than I am, but he's not that much higher. I think he's going to try and dive on me, so I quickly look up, but he's not there, and as you could see, my IAS suddenly plummets as soon as I looked up a little bit. I know he's going to curve around to come after me, but this guy is head-onning me at my level, so I engage, take a little bit of damage, but I was hoping to try and get the quick kill, so I didn't have to double fight. And now here we go, 2 enemy fighters, which had one of them had a massive advantage over me, and now turn fighting. And the F2H turn fights while diving, and then trying to gain altitude again. They're both burning their energy off. I have a much better low energy turn rate, so I'm happy and content for them to do this. I'm happy to give up some height to get energy back as well. So I'm just looking around, making sure neither of them get a real good shot on me. Here he comes in again, trying to dive bomb, which is, well, dive strike, which is the correct thing, but he needs a bit more space. And then he turn fights me underneath. I could have nailed him there, but I missed him. But too bad for him. Here we go. Pop. There goes his wing. He shouldn't have done that. He should have just kept going straight on, used his energy and ran away, and then gained altitude elsewhere, came back and attacked me while his buddy was attacking me. So now it's 2v1. He's not going to be able to out-turn fight me. As you can see, he's got a massive energy advantage there. He could have just flown away, gained his altitude, and came back to attack me. But he doesn't. He just dumps his altitude, gains energy to speed off, and runs away. So now he's just going to keep running away, and we'll just chase him. As you can see, I'm just trying to ask him to come back because I don't want to chase him over the airfield. But sadly, he's just going to do that. Here we go, just turns around, head on to me. Here we go, I dodge his attack. He keeps coming in for the head on, bang. There he goes. As you can see, there's nothing particularly OP I did there. This is what happens 9 out of 10 games when a SK60 does well. It's people just head on you and they don't know what they're doing, sadly. So yeah, there we go, that's the game over. What I would say for people is, as you could see from that battle, and as other people have said in their other games and videos on it, the IAS, you could see it plummets as I turn up to engage people who are head on with it, who are dive striking me. And that's the way that you defeat this plane. You just keep on attacking it from above, which forces it to slow down or have to give up height. And as soon as it gets down to where the deck is, it can't give up height anymore. So you just keep doing that, slows it down, either you or an ally can take it out. When there was 2v1 earlier on and 2v1 at that later battle, they should have really won that because they had much faster planes than I have, and they had height advantages, or could have had height advantages over me. And when they did attack, they didn't coordinate at all, and they got into a turn fight with me. And I'm in a jet version of a Zero. You don't turn fight the SK60, as you saw. I was out turning them quite handedly, and they just handed me an easy victory. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Oh, the skin I got this nice lovely skin off of the live server. I forget where I got it from, but if you just type in SK60 on the live War Thunder thing where you get all your skins and so on, you'll easily find it. I think it's a lovely skin, and I put the mouth and eyes on it to make it a nice little tiger. I do hope that the premium version that's coming out will get this as a special skin, because it is the Austrian skin, but who knows, Gaijin might not do that for us, which would be a really bad shame. Anyway, hopefully I'll be making some more videos, and if you like the video, do comment, and I do apologize for dawdling on. Anyway, bye bye.